Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today it's windy yet again, but I've got a little bit of could be a treat, something I come across in the local gun shop. As you can see, I've got the rabbit targets out, and I managed to find some of this. Now this is the 40 grain made in Australia stuff, and it has been shooting phenomenally well in my gun. I only shot 5 rounds at a piece of paper off the tripod to see how it got on, and I had a group the size of my small fingernail, and that is all I've done with it on paper other than shoot rabbits, and it's been doing really well. And it got me to thinking, was this the height or the best 2.2 subsonic ammo ever made for hunting small game? That's what we're about to find out today. So we've got this. Next up will be this stuff. Now I was given 10 rounds of this at the range to shoot. This is RWS subsonic hollow point, and at 100 yards it went inside of an inch for 10 rounds. But we've got anything between an 8 to 12 mile an hour, 12 to 1 o'clock wind here today. But to be fair, if you was going out shooting rabbits at night, lamping or thermal night vision, whatever, this would be perfect weather to cover your footsteps and to get close to the game. So you probably wouldn't need to take shots at 100 meters. Well, that's 100. Actually, that's 104 meters. So we got some of that. We've also got some of this. Not a clue what this is going to do at 100 meters. It's okay at 50. It's quiet. Could it be the same stuff as the RWS with a little less quality control? We'll find out. And we got the Garmin going. And this stuff. Now this is a very peculiar ammo. CCI subsonic hollow point. Now I've used this in the past, and it can be absolutely fantastic for 5 rounds, and then the next 5 will be all over the place. So we could see a good showing, or it might throw it all over the place, who knows. But it's all about how they buck the wind as well. So this could be good. And one that I have never seen in my life is this stuff, the Aguila, if that's how you pronounce it. 2.2 subsonic 38 grain hollow point. Not a clue, but we've got them all here. We've got the chronograph. So make yourself a cup of tea, pause the video, and this could be a long one. We'll see how all this stuff gets on. I will have to move the camera. I've got 5 targets down there, one for each of these. The black dots on top are, make sure I put this back in the right place. It was there. No, it worked. It was over there. The black dots on the top are for me, for basically 10 sighters stroke fowler, 5 sighters stroke fowlers for each different type of ammunition. So this video is going to be raw and uncut like most of mine, because I'm no technical wizard. If you like what you see, the results, like and subscribe. Seems like a lot of people come through the channel, have a look, and yeah, subscriptions would be nice. Not that it's going to cost you anything or anything like that. It would just be nice to see a few more numbers there. And looking at the demographics, my audience is now in England overtaken the ones in the States. Got a couple of viewers in Australia, which is good. And somehow I've got 0.7 of a female that views. So guys and girls, if you enjoy the video, give it a like. More the merrier. Right, time to stop gabbing and get into this. So first up will be a Winchester subsonics. See So the order of the day will be 5 at the black dot, 5 at the red and 5 at the head. So is a 2-2 ethical in this wind and at this distance? Let's see. So 5 sighters, black dot, the target on the left hand side. Let's see if I can get anywhere near it. Oh, just underneath. 10:31. So the kestrel weren't too far apart. I think that's gone off the left edge. So I'll take a little out of that. Here we go again. That seems to be doing quite well in the wind. Back to 0.1. Didn't see. Oh yes, I did. That dropped stupidly low. Hit the red dot with that one. Wind caught that about 2 inches, 2.5 inches to the right, to the left, sorry. Just off the red dot. Oh, bloody hell. Underneath its chin. So what's that? 1, 2, that's 4, last one. Last one at the red dot. Not too shabby, I suppose, in the wind. Right, headshots. We'll be going for the eye. See how many I miss. That was a clean miss over the top. Perfect headshot. Pierced ear. Over the top again, clean miss. So, out of the 5 headshots, only 1 would have been any, 3 would have been any good. So, what do we have? Standard deviation of 12.9, extreme spread of 48.8, and an average velocity of 1040. Right, let's set this up again. Right then guys, next up is the RWS, which I believe is indeed this one. So 5 to sight it in, and let's see if it's anything like the Winchesters. So next target, which should be the one on the right that you can see, black dot at the top. And a hit there somewhere, possibly on the edge of the circle, possibly the edge of the black dot. Just underneath it. Oh, this stuff, no, blue! I spoke too soon, the dogs decided to go and look at the target. This stuff is really slow. That last one was 980. And for some reason the dog's down there looking at the target. Never work with animals and children. Come on, Blue. Obviously he heard me talking and thought it was time to go. So for 100 meters, that is, from a 50-yard zero from our normal target rounds, is nearly 3 mils of elevation. Oh, here we go, he's running back. So if you'll get him on film. Come on! But it's grouping nice. Might be slow, but it's grouping. Let's see. Another one, come up 0.2. $9.90 for that last shot. Wow. That stuff might be slow, but it's drooping. Come up to 3.1. So what we got an average there of 998. Right, red dot with the RWS. Let's see how we do. Oh. Only came up 0.2. That one's a little bit faster. Just off the red. I think that one's in the red. Just low. Oh, lots of vertical stringing on this. 10-15 on that one. Well, that was not a very good showing at all. Oh, we still got some more. These must be the ones for the headshots. fired one too many at it. I have. That's kind of ruined that one. It looks like we've got 4 left for the head. That would have been a miss over the top. Just going past his nose. I think that one landed on the end of his whiskers. And that one's missed him again. So, RWS, what does it have to say for itself? It says standard deviation 13.6, extreme spread of 47.5, and an average velocity of 1,001.5 feet a second. No, that wasn't too impressive at all. Right, the next ammo up is the Norma, which I'm going to imagine to be the same stuff as the RWS. Now let's clear this. Right, I need to move the camera a minute to pick up the next two for you. No, come here. Right, let's see. This is the difficult bit. Right, there we go. So next up is this stuff, which is the Norma, which I'm going to imagine to be exactly the same as the RWS, but we'll see. Nothing is really floating my boat in this wind. That was a little bit faster than the RWS. Just off the black, 1022. Right next to it. Well, that hit the black dot. So, let's see what the RWS does. Sorry, the Norma Tech in the wind. So, red dot. Right next to it. Right next to it again. That one strayed off a couple inches to the right. Well, we have got a bit of wind here. That one dropped down at, what's that, 4 o'clock, low. 1, 2, 3, last one at the red. To be honest, that's Probably the tightest group of the lot so far. Not that anything's grouping fantastically well. Right, headshots. Aiming at the eye. One through his whiskers. Ooh, skimmed him. Where'd that one go? Oh, that one dropped back down into his sort of chest, neck. On the end of his whiskers again. Last one. And a total miss. So, standard deviation for the Norma, 19.3. Extreme spread of 61.4. And an average velocity of 987.8. Right. Now I reckon this is going to be about 2.1-ish, because this stuff is a little bit quick. Or quicker. No, come here. Come here. So now we have the CCI subsonic hollow point small game. So same procedure, 5 in the black dot. I reckon it'll be about 2.1, 2.2. We'll try it at 2.2. We'll see what we get. So we're on the right hand target black dot to start with. Let's see what we do. Oh, not a bad guess. Just underneath the black dot. Coming up 0.1. Low. Oh, that was a fast one and went high. Oh, I didn't reset that, did I? Oh, that one went drastically low. No, come here. Right. How many shots have I got on that 20? No, I didn't reset it. So, we'll only have 10 on this one. So, CCI. Let's see how these perform. These are getting to look up and down a bit. Come here, Blue. So, same as usual, red dot, body shot, and we'll see what we get. Inch or so away from the dot. Underneath it. Hit the dot at 3 o'clock. Just underneath it again. That's quite tidy. So what's that? Probably 1.5 inches group, maybe 2 inches. Right, headshots. How many will this get? All the body shots would have been a clean kill. Oh, clean miss off the front of its chin and low. just beside the eye. Happy enough with that. That has dropped down to his chest. Just in his whiskers, so that would have been a clean one. Tip of his nose. So what do we have? We have a standard deviation of 13.5, an extreme spread of 48, and an average velocity of 1065. Come here. So now, remember to reset this. Come here. So this is pretty much, from my own facts and figures, is one type of ammo any better than any of the others? Well, so far in real life conditions, it doesn't appear to make a lot of odds. One thing I can say, shooting at this distance in this wind seems to be very much hit and miss. So then guys, we're now on to a Gila. I have never shot this in my life. Now it could be a superstar or it could be an absolute turd. I have no idea. So we'll start off, I'll leave the scope setting on, what are we on, 2.4. I'll leave it on that. Come here. Because I have no idea where this is going. Oh, I will need to zero you back into the last target. Come here. Right. Gotta find it again. Where has it gone? This is not so easily done. Right then guys, there we are, our last one. Oops, stood on the tripod. Are we still on target? No. Don't stand on the tripod this time. Right then. A Gila Subsonics. Once I get this, will it zoom right in? It's a bit more difficult than you think. There we go, that should do it. A Gila Subsonics. Let's see what these bring to the party. Good, bad or indifferent. Here we go. Black dot on the top for sighting in purposes. Wind's blowing now. Might just let that drop off a little bit. There we go. Oh, quite a bit slower, possibly. Yeah. They're dropping on 1032. At least 0.5. So we're back up to 2.8. Just underneath the black dot. Just underneath. Come up to 3. Top. Right. Within the first 5 we had an extreme spread 41. Here we go. Red dot, Aguilas. See what happens. $9 o'clock, just off. Ooh, they misfire. I think that went stupidly high. What's going on here? Right, we got one more. These are all over the place. Headshots. There's 2 up by the head already, one just over it. Let's see what happens. I think that missed over the top of his back. Well, that was his ears. Tip of his nose. Well, my gun doesn't like them. Well and truly dented. Well, I can honestly say they are rubbish. Now, let's have a look. What do I think done best? Well, the best central group was the CCI. But that was nothing to write home about. Surprised the Winchester didn't do better. But there we go, guys. That's for the record. That's the result. I'll pick them up when I get home and let you know how we done. Hope you enjoyed. Cheers and gone.